Okay, hello, hello. Can you hear us? Hi, hello there. Can you hear us? I think you can. So I have my Discord. Yes, we can hear you. Okay, nice. So I'm Piotr from Redi Games, and this is Daria, also from Redi Games. And we will be reading the questions for you, and you will have to answer on the Discord server, in the quiz chat, and later on I will explain the answer a little bit, and we will have 15 questions this time, and our friend Jacek will be moderating the whole quiz on the Discord and score points and tell us when to read the second question. So I hope that you are all ready right now, and maybe Daria, you can read the first question.
Okay, so what is the name of King Arthur's sword? A. Frostmourne, B. Bloodskite, C. Excalibur, D. Crystal.
So in Discord now, please write, for example, 1A. Okay, I have Discord open on my phone here, so I can read your comments as well.
Do you read Excalibur?
Later on.
Okay.
Okay, so I can see some some answers there.
Yeah.
Yeah, first one is an easy one.
Yes.
Yeah, they are faster than our moderator.
Later it won't be that easy, so.
Yes, first one is always easy. Okay, and Jacek will write on the Discord when the time for answering is over, and he will score the points. Okay, we are done. So, of course, the answer was C, Excalibur. And Excalibur is the legendary sword of King Arthur, and sometimes also attributed with magical powers or associated with the rightful sovereignty of Britain. Excalibur and the sword in the stone, the proof of Arthur's lineage, and sometimes said to be the same weapon, but in most versions...
Dawajcie, bo ja będę punkty podliczał później.
Okay. Yeah, Jacek visited us. So Excalibur was associated with the Arthurian legend very early on. Okay, so that was a little bit of lore. And prepare for the second question. So Daria, please read it.
Now my turn. So second question is, what were the names of Black Widows from Liverpool? A. Catherine Flanagan and Margaret Higgins. B. Caroline Flanagan and Mia Higgins. C. Percy Mary and Dia Amelia. D. Cotton Mary Ann and North Marianne.
So now please wait for Jacek to put the question on the Discord. I hope he's doing it right now. Koji is writing something. Yeah, he's on his mobile and he's having a little challenge. Okay, here's the question, so please answer right now. I see some bees. Okay, so I will tell you the right answer though. It's unfortunately it's not B, it's A. It's Catherine Flanagan and Margaret Higgins. Okay. So you want us, Jacek, do you want us to actually go with the third question right now, or do you want me to read a little bit of lore about the widows? You can answer on the Discord. I can see it. Thanks technology, yeah?
Yeah. We can see you.
He's typing. Or not. So while he is answering, I will probably actually tell you something. Yes, of course. That's a good idea. So they were Irish sisters who were convicted of poisoning and murdering one person in Liverpool and suspected of more deaths. And the woman collected a burial society payout, a type of life insurance on each death, and it was eventually found that they had been committing murders using arsenic to obtain the insurance money.
So the correct answer was A.
Yes.
So now
the third question.
Yes, a little bit spooky. So what was the name of the most popular vampire from Penny Dreadfuls? A. Ben the Vampire, B. Varney the Vampire, C. Jack the Vampire, D. Nosferatu.
Okay, so now Jacek will put the question and the answers in the Discord. Okay, I can see him typing. There you go. Yeah, it's question number 3 actually, not 4. B, 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 and A. Okay, we are done. So the correct answer was, as most of you told here, is it's B, Varney the Vampire. And Varney the Vampire, or also known as The Feast of Blood, is a Victorian era serialized gothic horror story variously attributed to James Malcolm Rymer and Thomas Peckett Prest. The author was paid by the typeset line, so when the story was published in book from 1847, it was of epic length. The original ratio ran to 876 double-columned pages and 232 chapters. It was a lot of words in there. Okay, so now it's time for the fourth question.
I think it's a little bit harder. So our question is: Tosha is A. Treasure hunter in Sillage. Sorry. B. Infectious disease doctor. C. Detective. D. Science studying a dead animal body.
Tosher, right?
Yes.
That's a tough question. So now, Jacek, please type it on the Discord. Okay, we see some answers. Oh my god, guys, you are good. Okay, we are done. Knowledge powered by Pratchett. Yeah, so of course the answer to this question was A, treasure hunter in sewage. And the tosher is someone who scavenges in the sewers, serf hunted, especially in London during the Victorian era. The word tosher was also used to describe the thieves who stripped valuable copper from the hulls of ships moored along the Thames. Okay, so now it's time for question number 5.
Question number 5. Gararufa is A. A type of weapon, B. A doctor's tool, C. A type of ship, D. A fish.
Okay, Jacek, so please type the question number 5.
Gararufa.
Yeah, and like the discussion about the Pratchett novels there on the Discord. Okay, here it comes, the 5th question. Okay. I believe Jacek is closing it soon. Yes, we are done. So Gararufa is, of course, a fish. It is also known as the doctor fish or nibble fish. It's a species of cyprinid that is native to a wide range of freshwater habitats in subtropical parts of Western Asia. And it's used by some medicine doctors to actually eat the unwanted skin from the foods. You can see it in the tongues sometimes.
Yes.
Okay, so now it's time to read the question number 6.
Jabberwock is a character from which book? A. Alice in Wonderland, B. The Woman in White, C. A Tale of Two Cities, D. Tom Sawyer.
Jabberwock.
Jabba.
Almost like Jabba from Star
Yeah.
Wars. Oh, cheap, but why don't you like fish? They are not so bad. Okay, here's the question on the Discord. Okay, it was easy one. Okay, I believe Jacek is finishing because it was super easy. Okay, we are done. So, of course, it's A, Alice in Wonderland. And Jabberwocky is a nonsense poem written by Lewis Carroll about the killing of a creature named the Jabberwock. It was included in his novel Through the Looking Glass and What Alice Found There, and sequel to Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Okay, so we're almost in halfway through. So please read question number 7.
7. Otherwise about opium tincture. A. Vodka, B. Absinthe, C. Laudanum, D. Amyl.
Yes, so please, Jacek, type question number 7. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that Koji is answering before Jacek even put the question. He's a smart guy, I believe.
Me too.
Oh my god.
Oh.
How do you know that? Okay, so I can tell this even before Jacek says that we are done, because you are all correct, and I have no comment here actually. So it is C, of course. So now please read the 8th one.
Okay. From what animal in Victorian England rich people made soaps of? A. Alligator. B. Turtle. C. Monkey. D. Horse.
Soup from animals. Koji is answering right after he hears us, I believe. Okay, there it goes.
Wait, that's some of animals here.
Some bug. Okay, what are the answers here? A, B, C, B. Okay, we are done. So the correct answer was B, the turtle. And just as the fact, all of those animals were edible at some point in history.
Okay.
So now please read question number 9.
Oh my god. London's police is A. Wallace Dollars. B. Ireland Land. C. Scotland Mud. D. Scotland Yard.
So question number 9 about London's police. Jacek, please type it. Koji is super fast. D, 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 D. And I have to say that you are correct.
Yes.
Of course it's D, and of course everybody likes them, right? So please go to question number 10.
What resurrection man did? A. Stealing a corpse. B. Resurrection. C. Praying. D. Cast a ghost.
Resurrection Man. Chilpat said that it's still the same, now has new. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we have some variety in answers this time. Okay, we are done. Okay, we are done. So the correct answer is A. The resurrection men were stealing corpses. That's not a good thing to do, actually. And a term for a body snatcher, a person who secretly exhumes dead bodies to sell them. That came after the Gothic novel serial A Mysteries of London. That's why they were called Resurrection Men.
Okay, so
Now it's time for question 11.
what alcohol was called the Green Fairy? A. Vodka. B. Whiskey. C. Jägermeister. D. Absinthe.
And Chillpad asked how many questions will there be, so there will be 15 questions total. Yes. And now the question was about Green Fairy, right?
Yes. Question number 11.
Yeah. It
So-
shouldn't be that hard.
I don't know.
You're not drinking.
Yes, I don't drink.
I don't believe you. Okay, so here's the question. D, D, C, D, D. Okay, we are done. So it is, of course, D, the absinthe. And absinthe has often been portrayed as a dangerously addictive psychoactive drug and hallucinogen. Recent studies have shown that absinthe's psychoactive properties have been exaggerated, apart from that of the alcohol. Absinthe is an item that players can buy in a shop in the game that heals them and even more. So it is in Penny Dreadfun. Okay, so it's time for question number 12.
What is the name of the author of An English Woman in New York? A. Percy Mary. B. Bird Isabella. C. Dia Amelia. D. Mia Higgins.
An
Okay.
English woman in New York. Yeah, when I read this, I hear in my head the song about the English man in New York. Maybe you heard it.
I don't remember, but
Okay, Jacek, please type the question. There it is. Mhm.
after life I should check out this song.
You sure do. Okay, we have some answers here. ADDA. Okay, we are done. So, unfortunately, oh, I'm so sorry, Cory, but you probably answered a little bit too late. We shall see how Jacek will react. But you are the only one that answered correctly because it is Bird Isabella. And Isabella Lucy Bird was a 19th century British explorer, writer, photographer, and naturalist. She was the first woman to be elected Fellow of the Royal Geographic Society, and in Penny Dreadful, she gives the player a quest, and they cannot say no, because she is a badass. Okay, so question number 13.
What magic item was in Bonnie Be Home? A. A sword. B. A necklace. C. A ring. D. A crucifix.
Bonnie B. Horn.
No horn. Home.
Yeah, just like Jacek said, please answer with what you know or what your instinct is telling you. Okay, C. C. Okay. I believe we're done for that question. Waiting for Jacek. Okay, we are done. So of course it was C. It was a ring. And Bonnie Be Home is a popular English and Scottish child ballad. The magic ring is found also in the ballad Hindhorn. Okay. Time for question 14.
What is the name of the system of tunnels near London where Hog and Flint were mined? A. Chislehurst Caves. B. Chislehurst Tunnel. C. Thames Tunnel. D. Thames Caves.
Okay. Waiting for Jacek to put the 14th question. There it is. Have some answers. Okay, we're done. So the answer was A. Chislehurst Caves. And today the caves are a tourist attraction. And during World War One, the caves were used as an ammunition storage dump associated with the Royal Arsenal at Woolwich. In the 1930s, the tunnels were used for mushroom cultivation. The question is, were those mushrooms edible? Okay guys, so it's time for the last question, question number 15. Please read it.
What does the Jab from Alice in Wonderland look like? A snake, a horse, C, a cat, and D, a bird.
Okay, Jacek, please type the last question. There it is. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so I believe that's it. Waiting for Jacek to actually write it on the Discord. Okay, we are done. And of course the answer was D, a bird. And the Jab bird is a dangerous creature mentioned in Lewis Carroll's nonsense poems, Jabberwocky, and the hunting of the snark, so beware of it. Now, please give us some time to score the points, and we will wait for Jacek to do this, and once we're done, we came back online and tell you the results. So thanks for taking part in this short quiz.
Thank you very much. Oh no.
No to nic, zabiliście stream. Nie wiadomo gdzie on jest.
Nie możemy nowego linka wysłać?
A masz link?
A gdzie go mogę dostać?
Pytanie. Wszyscy tu jesteśmy nowi, więc...
Dziku tego nie wie?
Nie, przecież on też pierwszy raz chyba.
A czekaj. Zobacz na Slacku.
Okej, dobra, jednak działa.
It's working?
Tak. Tak,
Okej.
bo przerwało tą transmisję, ale ona jakby, nie wiem, nadgoniła czy coś.
Oh, you're hearing something? Nice. Sorry for a little bit of Polish because we were thinking we were not live, but we're live and you can hear beautiful bell ringing. We are sitting in Cracow in Poland and we are very near the center of the city and we have a church. I mean, actually a lot of churches nearby, but this one is like 10 meters from our office and each hour we hear some beautiful music. I will let you hear some of this.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so the music is over. So another round for those two who tied. And as I said before, it will be only 5 questions this time. Of course, who answered most of them correctly will win. But if you manage to get the same amount of points again, we will check who answered faster. So please answer as fast as you can.
Yes.
Okay, so without further ado, we will start. So please read the first question.
Okay. Mordecai Edward had A. One hand, B. One eye, C. 2 faces, D. 3 legs.
Okay, let us wait for a second so Jacek can put the question on the Discord channel.
Mm-hmm.
And here it is.
Okay.
Okay, so the correct answer is C, because he had 2 faces. And Edward Mordrake is the apocryphal subject of an urban legend who was, according to the legend, born in the 19th century as the heir to an English peerage with a face at the back of his head. So according to the legend, the face could only laugh or cry, with Mordrake begging doctors to remove it, claiming it whispered horrific things to him, before committing suicide at the age of 23.
Oh, poor
That's
man.
kinda dark story.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Voldemort from Harry Potter.
So maybe let's go to a second question.
Yes.
Okay. So what is the real name of Jill the Ripper? A. Catherine Flanagan, B. Emily Dickinson, C. Dia Amelia, D. Percy Murray.
Jill the Ripper, not Jack.
Yeah. So the woman.
Let's wait till Jacek. Yes, there it is. There's the question, and there we go. Who's going to be faster? Okay. Okay, guys. Again, none of you are correct. It's Percy Murray. And after mysterious killings in Whitechapel in 1888, people started looking for the Ripper. They were looking for, well, Jack, of course. Was he a mad doctor, a butcher, Queen Victoria's weak-minded son? Everyone in Whitechapel found themselves peering nervously into the fog, wondering which normal-looking male passerby was actually a maniac. Everyone, that is, except from a few lone voices, suggested something totally radical. What if they should actually be looking for a Jill? So check out this conspiracy theory that Jack the Ripper is actually a woman on the internet. It is kinda cool.
And you says that is a hard question, yes, because it's
the second round, yeah.
Yeah. So
Number 3.
3. What is the name of the barber from Penny Dreadfuls? A. Sweeney Todd. B. Marwood William. C. Marcius Theophil. D. McGonagall William Topaz. I think it's hard to.
Ha! Chillpad is faster than Jacek.
Okay, so.
Okay, so you both answered, and the answer is correct.
Yes.
So Sweeney Todd is a fictional character who first appeared in the villain of the as the villain of the Victorian Penny Dreadful series, The String of Pearls. The original tale became a staple of Victorian melodrama and London urban legend. A barber from Fleet Street, Todd, murders his customers with a straight razor and turns their bodies over to Mrs. Lovett, his partner in crime, who bakes their flesh into meat pieces. Disgusting.
Horrible.
Number 4, please.
Okay. Turpin Dick was A. Poet. B. Robber. C. Doctor. D. Singer.
Okay. So you are correct, of course. So Richard Turpin was an English highwayman whose exploits were romanticized following his execution in York for horse theft. He's also known for a fictional 200-mile overnight ride from London to York on his horse Black Bess, a story that was made famous by the Victorian novelist William Harrison Ainsworth, almost 100 years after Turpin's death. In Penny Dreadfun, players can meet him as a ghost via some events or quests. Okay, so now it's time for the final question. So please prepare yourself.
Okay, I think this is the easiest one. What were the Penny Dreadfuls? A. Very popular theatrical plays. B. Other name for spiritual seances. C. The type of a cheap drink. D. Cheap popular serial literature.
Okay, wait for Jacek to put the question. And who's faster? Okay. So of course you are correct, and I let Jacek score the points.
And we will see who won the quiz.
Yes. And of course, Penny Dreadfuls, as you all might know, were very popular. And they were printed on cheap wood pulp paper and were aimed at young working class men. More than 1 million boys per decade were sold a week. And the Victorian era started... okay, that's not it. That's it. Okay, so Jacek is calculating. We are waiting here as well. So back pass, of course. Rules are rules, yes. So back pass, congratulations.
Yay!
You won the quiz. And therefore Jacek will contact you, I believe. So thank you one more time for taking part in this quiz. Hope you enjoyed. Please like us on our social media. You can also play the game on Tabletopia with us right now. And
thank you very much.
That's it.
Bye bye.
Thanks a lot, guys.